Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace, mercy, and blessings of God be upon you. This is another presentation from www.central-mosque.com and from the Humble Heart YouTube channel about PK8303 Karachi plane crash. What happened? If you're having trouble keeping up with me, simply switch on subtitles or closed caption, and the button looks like this in the video. You can also pause and play back to listen to sounds, images, or videos which I'll be showing throughout this presentation. This video is a synthesis of my research and being presented in a coherent, methodical manner. However, I'm neither a pilot nor an air crash expert. We begin by saying, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Indeed, we belong to Allah, and indeed to Him we will return. Chapter 2, verse 156 of the Quran. To my non-Muslim friends, it is customary for Muslims to console each other by reciting this verse of the Quran. We pray, make dua for Allah Ta'ala to grant the highest rank in paradise to those who have passed away and to grant patience and perseverance to their families and loved ones. Ameen. This is an Airbus A320 plane which has an excellent safety record. This is the picture of the actual plane from the past. This plane was purchased by China Eastern Airlines in 2004 and purchased by PIA from them in 2014. So far, there don't seem to be any issues highlighted about maintenance or safety. It may come to light later on. The altitude data of this plane shows something interesting. It took off from Lahore and had a smooth flight, tried to land, then had a second go, tried to gain altitude right here, dipped, then tried again, dipped, and unfortunately crashed. This is highly unusual to go around the second time like this, so until the flight recorders are recovered, we would not know why the pilots decided to do that. But the sounds and the pictures of the accident already sort of tell us what happened. I want you to listen to Captain Joe and listen to the ping 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 sound when there's a problem with the landing gears.
So let's imagine you are on approach and just extended the landing gear and this happens. The ECAM is requesting us to perform the landing gravity gear extension checklist. So when applying the landing gravity gear extension procedure, the weight of the landing gear itself is used to lower it independent of the nature of the landing gear malfunction. Now, to lower the gear by gravity, the flight crew must pull out the gravity gear extension hand crank and turn it clockwise 3 times. And there's obviously a reason why you have to crank it 3 times.
Now listen to the recording between the pilot and the air traffic controller and the ping 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 sound in the background. I will play it several times so you can catch on.
Roger, Pakistan 830. Roger, Pakistan 830. Roger, Pakistan 830.
The sound tells you that there was some problem with the landing gear of the aircraft. When you listen to the whole recording, the pilots didn't mention it, or perhaps they thought they can still land the plane. What are the protocols of reporting or recording this obvious problem in Pakistan? I don't know. Let's now get back to the pictures. Notice the damage to both engines. Here's engine 1 and here's engine 2. Watch this video of Boeing 747 engine hitting the runway due to pilot error. This plane is obviously caught in the crosswinds and you can see that it is out of balance when it's coming down to land. It's landing, it's coming, keep watching, and boom. A simple hit like this can knock the engines off the plane. Some people are saying that the pilots forgot to lower the landing gear when trying to land, so the plane landed on its belly and damaged the engines. It is extremely unlikely to happen on an Airbus. In fact, I would be surprised if investigations conclude that pilots try to land the plane without lowering the landing gear. But you never know. The engines provide the lift, so without the engines, there won't be lift at all, or not sufficient lift to be able to go through the second time and land again. The plane was able to land in the video, but PK8303 had to go around the second time with failed engines and cannot do so properly. It almost made it, but not entirely. Now let's look at the third clue in the picture, which is even more Important. This is the rat, and it is clearly sticking out in the plane, and this means the plane had major trouble in addition to possible engine trouble. A rat is a propeller and it spins around to provide hydraulic power. The unnecessary systems, kitchen, etc. get shut down, but RAM Air Turbine provides power to flight controls to be able to land. This plane was in major trouble with visible damage to both engines and the rat sticking out. Why was that? We would not know until the investigations are complete. I hope that you found this presentation useful. Now, in their remembrance, let's hear the full recording of the conversation between the pilots and the air traffic controller. Listen to the calmness of the voice when they probably do know that they may not live to see the end of this, and appreciate their courage and valor. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We are comfortable. We can make, inshallah. We are comfortable now, and we are out of 3,500 for 3,000. Established ILS 25 left. Sir, we are established on ILS 25 left.
8303 clear line 25 left.
Roger, Pakistan 830. 303 going round.
3 report reaching altitude 3,500 feet.
For Pakistan 8303, we would like to come again for ILS 25 left.
Roger, 10 left heading 110, climb 3000.
Left heading confirm.
From left heading 110, climb 3000.
110, climb 3000, Pakistan 8303.
8303, you are jumping altitude 2000.
Sir, we have just give me 2000.
So maintain 2000. 8303, most value showing 1800 feet in descent.
Copy it, sir. We are now trying to maintain, sir.
8303 approach.
Ji, sir.
Appears to be turning left.
While proceeding that, sir, we have lost engines.
Confirm you are carrying on value landing. Runway available to land at 25.
Roger. Clear, Mayday, Pakistan 8303.
Pakistan 8303, Roger, sir. Both runways available to land.